Circularity is a concept where you really want to create something that has a good end of life use. You extend the life and then has a proper end of life. So that's why he chose 4 words for the entire series: cultivate, create, use, and reuse. Cultivate talks about greener ways to cultivate the raw materials. So for example, cotton that uses less water, or cactus fiber, or actually fibers that are made from food waste byproduct. So these are all things that I think science and technology has been evolving to help us cultivate better. Agriculture makes up most of the environmental impact of the fashion industry. So fields of cotton, forests full of trees, right? As well as leather. So these are all raw materials that we just take for granted and we don't think about the environmental impacts. But cultivated properly and responsibly, you can ensure the longevity as well as the proper livelihoods of people who spend their time in days farming and toiling. Fabrics such as viscose, it is cellulosic, it's made from pulp. So if we actually had responsible stewardship of the forest, we can ensure longevity of this material. Or could we think of, instead of using animal leather, could we have mushroom leather instead? So these days, again, looking to technology, right? There's a lot of companies investing their time and effort in making things like mushroom leather or bacterial leather. One of them is actually going to be nominated for Earthshot Prize this year. So we'll just wait for that to happen. We have embarked on quite an ambitious plan. I do hope we pull it off. So for the next coming 3 years, we're going to come up with a sectoral plan to see where the gaps are in terms of enterprise capabilities. And we're going to build a sort of a digital toolkit and a guidebook to allow members and to allow businesses to measure themselves against the ideal and to see how can they then plug the gaps moving forward. The fashion value chain is quite complicated, right? There is material sourcing, there's production, there's also the retail part of it, and then logistics, and then circular, so textiles. So where do they play in this value chain? They have to understand where the opportunities are as well. I think the industry adapting at different speeds. So then our responsibility and then our mission really is to allow the laggards to really understand the economic benefits of adopting these methods, as well as the potential for a good brand or sustainable brand to kind of grow with this kind of ethos.